Welcome to the recipe. Welcome to the NX podcast, and welcome to the Summer Game Fest live reaction show. Here we are. We are here. What to expect from the show? I don't know. I really don't care, man. I just want to see some video games, some fun looking games, and yeah, hopefully that's what we're about to get right now. Shout out to everybody who came through and is watching. Digital Green Tea here. Ipster's in here. Shout out to y'all.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now,
man, this is just the appetizer for the actual shows. You know, the two we waiting for.
I know if you watch this show, you don't just play
Microsoft on Sunday, Nintendo at some point.
And the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Let me know in the chat if you want me to put the volume up to the show or if it's good where it is, because I can do that for you.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible
It's cool that he's taking the,
Take a look at this list
time to focus on that.
Of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to...
A good list of games there, a variety,
There are many
things that you would have never expected to be in actual hits. A lot of them you couldn't have called it.
Industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show. Because
sounds like a good damn show, Jeff. Sounds like a good damn show. Let's get it going.
So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wish list it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community.
Duke Togo, what up, what up?
Today, over the next 2 hours, is we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles.
So hold on. What's Batman? He said we got some Batman stuff to show you. I hope it's actually a Batman game.
Now, here's our first announcement.
Let's go.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy.
Lego hot dog.
The lead and unannounced action game one.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity.
Dennis PC, what up, what up?
Right. And what game is this anyway?
Oh yeah, DGT, the show is gonna be like 2 hours. He just said it.
I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad in his...
Wait, so is this a Horizon Lego game?
This is gonna be fun.
That's cool as hell that they did that. I always talk about leveraging their, like Microsoft and Sony really suck at leveraging their IP and doing other things with them other than what they are mainly known for. This the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is good stuff. And it looks beautiful still, like the actual games. I hope the fans of this game respond to this accordingly, you know what I'm saying? And enjoy it. Like a Nintendo fan right now, will be enjoying the Paper Mario game. It ain't the mainline Mario, 3D or 2D, but it's a mainline Mario, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Thousand Year Door is getting a lot of buzz right now again, which is good to see. So yeah, I love to see this. Like I said, I want a Castlevania inspired God of War game. Straight up. And I've said it, I want Gears of War, Contra game. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot that they could do with the IP that they don't. while Nintendo be over there doing all kinds of craziness.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Nintendo don't take part in these events because of all the Nintendo is doing. All right, it's coming out on Switch too. Look at that! Oh my God! Cry! PlayStation game on Nintendo! Ah! Like, ain't that serious? That makes sense for Switch, right? Like, that's a smart business play. I'm loving this video game industry where shit could just end up on anything.
Also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Playful, lighthearted story.
Nice. And I don't even, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, PlayStation, like that right there, you should have just threw it on Xbox too. There's no point for you to just be like, oh yeah, let's just, it just shows you still on that bullshit. While Microsoft is like, hey, look, y'all could have this and that.
For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room
nice.
Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning.
Oh yeah, all the Lego games are like that's like a genre in itself of games. There's people who just play Lego games, love Lego games. Torn Banner Studios. Nice lighting. By the way, this stream is in higher quality than usual, so I should try to put that up. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's in 1080p. I'm like, let's go 4K. What we doing here? I'll turn off my controller. Permadeath? It's scaring me. 8-player co-op. Massive replayable map. Damn, that's one of your peoples. No Room in Hell 2.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right. To introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like
Harry Potter game, another one.
When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered.
They definitely doing anything with that IP. That's why they didn't put Quidditch in the other game, because they're doing Quidditch right here. I ain't even mad at them.
To beat your toughest opponent, to keep your composure in the face of adversity, to chase your dreams at any price.
What kind of game is this? Because that top-down view was really cool.
Glory for your
But I thought it was going to be like that. Or maybe it will be.
too great.
Or it could be some VR thing. Who knows?
So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the
Looks like you can make your character, which is cool. Quidditch Champions. Available day one with PlayStation
That's
Plus.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who's been making games all by himself for a decade.
You said
His last title
a Fortnite art style? It does.
favorite, and
It
he
does.
showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Oh man. The graphics are nice. Oh, what the hell? Oh, they gonna slip? Yep. Oh, whooping on them. Did the two dudes who were in front of the door just... Oh man, that's crazy. They just explode? Or maybe not. They right there. Oh, they brought in SWAT. The sewers? Yo, this is gonna be fun. Trust me, if Party Animals was fun, this is gonna be mad fun. Oh, they using the spoon to dig themselves. Oh, helicopter. It's like playing a what's this called? Chainsaw Massacre. Oh, they got nothing. Oh, wait. Oh, that you did them dirty because they left you? I'm not even mad at them. That's awesome. Oh, they getting blazed now? That's insane. Oh. Maybe, I don't know, to be honest. That's honest. That's honest. But that game looks awesome already. Like, I'm anticipating that one. I didn't even see what was the name of it? I don't even remember at this point. I'm looking at the stream again just to see the name. Oh yeah, Cuff Bus. Oh, okay, we getting Outlaws footage. I know you said Star Wars. I wasn't sure if it was going to be this.
On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event.
Yeah, I'm going to react to that too. The Ubisoft. I'm doing this today. Tomorrow there's not really an event, but I'll still probably do something, even if it's exclusive to Patreon. And then Sunday, Xbox show. Monday, this show, the Ubi one. Because, you know, you're going to get to see Assassin's Creed Red there. Which it's like the first Assassin's Creed game that has piqued my interest. Where it's like, yeah, I want to actually see how that is. It looks so good. And that's the thing. I'm playing right now through, you know, Jedi Survivor. And they don't feel like the same thing. They feel different. But also, like, good that you're getting more, you know, Star Wars adventure game goodness. August 30th.
Pink guy spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is...
And one person's making it. That's crazy. I forgot to mention that. That's insane. Because that game actually genuinely looks like a hit. So it's a super funny idea, too. Like breaking out of the jail. Like, that's crazy.
It is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game.
And we know games like that because of what is it, Dead by Daylight, and you know, like I said, oh, Nomada, I already love that. Gris. Oh yeah, we saw this with the animals and everything, the giant like summons. Yeah, this looks gorgeous. I remember, yeah, see, there was big ass creatures. Beautiful art style. Like, this got to be nominated, right, at all these different award shows this year for the visual style. I love the foreground, background. Hallelujah. Damn, this looks nice. Her animations are just so good, too. There's too many damn beautiful video games, man. This looks like Everwild, but the girl in Everwild, she was wearing like yellow and had the afro. You know, but yeah, it looks like that. Damn. That shit said 2024 too. I hope they make it out in 2024 because that looks beautiful.
Much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die in
It's like the Giants in Senua.
without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men.
This whole animation is phenomenal, but I'm like, what kind of, this looks like it might be a strategy game? Top down camera angle or something? I don't know, I'm just guessing. Just because they're showing so much going on. Okay, we're getting more modern civilization. Now we're going to space. And now we're going to be sci-fi. Oh, Sid Meier's Civilization. There you go. That's why I was like, yo, I think it's going to be one of these Civilization style games. It is Civilization. Yeah, a lot of these games are on all platforms, which is, you know, what you expect to see.
Finally announced that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment. But we also
Don't they usually not come to console day and date? So isn't that like kind of a big deal?
support of this franchise for
Or maybe they recently started coming to console. I'm not sure.
We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
He said, Sid Meier's still around? Yeah. Game science. Is this to do with the staff? Yeah. Yeah, this is that game. Guess you could say it's like a Souls-like. Yep. You said it's a bit quiet. You want me to put it up? I'll put it up. I got you. Yeah, Wukong. Not to be confused with Wulong. It might be mad loud now. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know how it sounds now. MetaQuest. Let me know, Ipster.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths,
What's this?
reaching heaven and returning with
Somerville too?
stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers.
Cool.
Even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies.
You said Lollipop Chainsaw remake is that?
To live again.
No idea.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Once human. Looks like it could be cool.
What does greatness mean to you?
And that was that's probably gonna be playable with the PlayStation headset, right? Well, it said MetaQuest, but I know the PlayStation headset is gonna work with a lot of VR games on PC. Which I mean is good, because I mean hopefully the people who bought that shit got PCs to use it with, because they weren't really doing much with it on the PlayStation front. Uh-oh. Space Marine 2. Remember what I said on one of the recent podcasts? I was like, after you see Gears of War 6, come look at Space Marine 2, because this looks like a step above, you know, Gears of War 5. But then just to see how, you know, how the tech is being utilized different. Just for fun, not like a comparing thing, because I want to play this too. I've been wanting to play this for years, and it's finally coming out.
All right,
Did it say June 20th?
Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October.
Metaphor?
Please
What the hell is a
welcome the
metaphor?
Director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Sojima.
Oh yeah, we saw Metaphor, matter of fact. What am I talking about? From the Persona developers, that's right. Haha, he whipped the hair.
アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒に
I saw a lot of Mega Man games came to Nintendo Switch Online.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure
Which is
to be
cool.
here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、
I think the art style looks different though from Persona a bit, right?
進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born.
Like it
from
still
the world of
obviously
the
kind of looks like
fears and
that style,
anxieties.
but
We gave it our all
almost like
to
they're
instill
going for
each
something
and every
different.
archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs.
Jesus.
In total, there will be
Those
more than
look like
40
summons
types of
from
archetypes
old Final
available
Fantasy
in the game.
games.
These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。
What do y'all think of the stage for this show?
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game.
I think
to
it's
make it
nice.
as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest.
Because each
trailer
screen is
today
actually
centered
showing
around the
something
topic
different.
of these archetypes. Thank
And
you
they're so
very
big
much.
and,
We
and,
hope
and
you
vivid
enjoy.
that it's like, even though they're showing them talk, you were still seeing the game. That
It
was
is
cool.
said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
What would you, I don't know, like, is it more detailed? Thing is, I don't play Persona games like that, but I feel like this looks a little bit more Fire Emblem-ish than Persona, right? Or are they all? Do you feel like they're just all really close to that art style?
Flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true.
Damn, that looks like a movie. Like they could make a full anime flick out of this. All right, that's beautiful. Holy shit. The switch to in-game gameplay was so like nice, just to show how good the game actually looks compared to that animation. You get a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 vibes.
Bring them together.
How's this? Gower. No holding back.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, he said it's higher up. Nobody can climb, you know, up there and distract Jeff Keighley, which is true. Sad we gotta do bullshit like that. October 11th.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive.
Knew it was
VR
going to be
game
something VR related.
As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Oh yeah, the UI, the menus, the way everything splits up, like that did give Persona vibes.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats.
Sounds like Kevin Conroy. Yeah, the Rat King.
Fear is their
Scarecrow.
weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it.
Gordon. It looks like the Arkham games, though.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Who's the actor, yo? Now, imagine if that was a fucking console game. Oof. That would have been my most anticipated game of the year right now. Gamescom, damn, ain't that in August? August, yeah.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
That was a good trailer, though. If I was on that VR, I would definitely be excited about that.
Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Street Fighter? This is what is it, Fatal Fury, right? Yeah. They coming to Street Fighter 6, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was in Bison, yo, but now I see it because he did the whole electricity torpedoing. That's crazy. These graphics are awesome. Tears of Metal. You're all stitched up now. That sword went through him. Yeah, this art style is cool. The little dots and everything when you be hitting them. I wonder what kind of game it is. Is it more of a, like, oh, there you go, roguelike, co-op, hack and slash. That's everything that I was hoping it was. That's cool. And it's like a Warriors game, which is nice. Unreal Engine. Dragon Ball.
I guess we'll see. This will be
Scottish Dynasty Warrior game, yep. I know I'm not a fan of roguelikes, but it's still cool. I think it'll be more fun to do that with friends, like playing and going, you know, over and over and over again with your buddies. And you saw like he leveled up and put his explosive blade attacks and everything. It's insane, yo. They could technically make a movie with these graphics. Has every game on this show today been just a beautiful art style so far? Damn. I don't think we've seen nothing that's been like meh. Because even that zombie game where you was playing with a group of people, 8 people, like that looked like, you know, was trying to do something new in that Left 4 Dead style world. Back for Blood and all. Sparking Zero. October 11th, another October 11th. Well, that shit, they competing.
There you go, Internet. We got your
with Call of
release date
Duty.
for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
On all platforms, you said.
Team, rally up.
I'm gonna be mad if at the end it don't say Switch. I'm like, then that ain't all platforms,
The
bro.
situation at Zero Dam is now very serious.
We still doing that?
The conflict's escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Definitely nice graphics.
Go, go, go! Clear the area! Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower! Engaging! Second floor! Ah! I got shot!
But what are they doing? Like, are you just sneaking into this place and beating up AI?
All clear. Prepare for decoding.
And then they just generate different levels? Because if that's what they're doing, then that's actually pretty fun.
Good luck.
But
Nope.
that
PlayStation,
is not
Xbox,
all. The game's
PC,
premium campaign mode,
mobile,
Black Hawk Down,
almost
is a
all platforms.
reimagining of the original
Almost.
game that is also fully licensed to recreate
Same.
moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
I like the bounce. That's so important in the first-person shooter. It should look like Call of Duty. Black Hawk Down. Okay. It literally looks like Call of Duty 4. Which is one of my favorite games of all time. Anybody who's played it knows exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this shit. It looks just like it.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air fight! Enemy vehicles coming!
Yo, I want to play it just because it looks like that game. Development, build, graphics, schedule to change. It already looks nice. Oh, okay, that was still Delta Force.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. For real this time.
I mean, the last one was a good fake out. I thought it was the Fatal Fury game that was announced a while ago. But it still was Street Fighter. That was literally a message from Battle.net saying, watch the Xbox showcase on Sunday. So if you're a Battle.net member, you probably got that just now too. It looks nice. Oh, test your mic. Dolby Vision Atmos. You're going too far with it. Should've make you feel like it's VR. On my display to me, which has Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision and all that, I still feel HDR looks prettier. Even when watching movies. So I stick with HDR 10. But maybe that wouldn't be the case in the future with a high-end TV or something like that. The fighting game resurgence has been wild. And good to see. RPG, fighting games, everything. Like gaming, like it feels like everything, almost every genre is being covered in a solid way. Like you can't really complain. You want to play platformers, you got platformers. You want to play 2D, 3D ones. You know what I'm saying? Like you pretty much got stuff to play out there. And there's so much to play. Games everywhere. Mobile games, console games, PC games. VR games. I love this animation, let me tell you. I'll definitely play this. Like games like these are always super fun. Looking like Gita him's cousin. Battle Crush. Early access on June 27th. Alright. Oh, that's only on Switch and PC? Okay. I'll definitely try that game out, though. I hope it's crossplay. I'm gonna wishlist that on Steam. They usually have the summer game section right there, and then, Jesus. Yo, that's the graphics? It's insane. Holy shit. Yo. Yo, the character models, yeah, I'm glad they highlighted it because those are insanely beautiful, detailed. Some of the best mechs we've ever seen in video games, if not the best. I feel comfortable saying that's the best. That's crazy. Like they really look like they were built.
We're back here
and everything is stacked and it's really like full, you know?
Immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning fast maneuvers. Next,
oh, the
Jason
stage
Blum
is
and
up.
his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well,
Blumhouse
now
is
Blumhouse
iconic.
is entering the video game world.
Now, I watched a crazy movie yesterday called The Sadness on Shudder. If you have AMC, like you get Shudder with that, IFC. But yeah, that movie was intense. Intense. It's just, yeah, it's wild.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take
Look at the graphics, though. Wow. The character models are fire in this game.
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep. And I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghost...
Dude, they got 64 graphics, modern day graphics, old school graphics, like 1632-bit era shit. Like, and this is one game with different games.
Why would they need
It's like games within the game. Simulation. Oh no, I think they are different games. Yeah, they are. Play Me Studio. Project C.
Dark times await us.
Nice. Dude, after I saw supposedly the pricing to put trailers in here is like $250,000 for like 30 seconds, I was like, oh yeah. It's smart to, if you're a publisher, just jam all your shit in together and say, you know, go on Steam and watch the individual trailers or go on a YouTube or wishlist these games now. Wow. Get in, get out.
What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming.
Do a Terrifier game.
And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games.
For real, that's what you have to do. Because paying $250 for each game.
To be weird and subversive and find the most
4 games, you get $1 million in the hole.
And put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse.
Who the hell could afford
cool
that?
slate.
Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, the big guys, you know, the big publishers, EA and them.
As you just saw,
But they probably don't even want to do that shit.
Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist. intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that...
Oh, you said A24 would be the next to enter gaming? Then it's
really want to,
probably.
As we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. We can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah.
Oh no, the show is real good so far.
Awesome,
so far,
it
it hasn't had any negative moment yet. Like it's been
soon, Jason,
perfectly enjoyable, nice pace.
PC and console, and
They highlight specific developers, studios.
But we wanted to start with a few games. So, you want to tell us about those?
Yeah. So, Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing '90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase.
People are way too hard on these shows, yo.
I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro.
Oh, they're gonna do like a beat 'em up. If it's a beat 'em up Power Rangers game, I'm with it, and I'm saying that in advance. Okay, the original squad. Yeah, buddy, I'm buying this. Like I said it. I said if they do a beat 'em up, like there's so many IPs that I think, yo, I just want to beat 'em up. Give me a beat 'em up of like Power Rangers. You got Turtle, do Batman ones again. I say this all the time. Leverage your IP, yo. These companies don't understand. Like we're not that picky. You saw the damn roller coaster section? Oh man. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank God for Turtles and everything that's been happening with that. We got Streets of Rage. Now we getting Power Rangers. Yep. Digital Eclipse is a good developer, you said. I played the Wizardry remake with my sister last week. Cool. So the nostalgia's killing you. I know, like I can't wait for that either. Hey, is this game? Well, it looks like the game we should see at the Sony show all the time. The dude waiting for the train. I've been waiting for that game forever. No, this is something else. This is beautiful. Oh, here you go. Red's Gamer Show. I ain't say it's my gamer show. Yes, I did. This already looks amazing. Because, I love these games like Inside and stuff like that. Playing it Alana. Oh, this looks amazing. Dude. This show has been fire. I'm going to just say that right now. There's a lot of good games on the show. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a beautiful game. They grew up. How long they been traveling for? Holy shit. What's the name? Dear and Boy. Pretty. Wishlist now. Shit. Hey, listen, I'm getting that where it comes out first.
Game, Dear and Boy, which
that looks
comes from
awesome.
First-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government and games like that are why we do this show, giving
That's
first-time
amazing.
developers a chance to show you what they're working on.
Damn,
Right,
that's
next,
10 out
after
of
a
10 right
long-awaited
there.
Kingdom Come
That's like a
Deliverance
dream.
2 is
Like that.
arriving
That's
later this
crazy.
year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here
Yeah, I can't
is
wait
a
for that
brand
game.
new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These two young fellas, I need to find them. One's
Damn
a
good graphics to
smart
this
ass,
game.
and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Oh yeah, them getting help from the French government for that was awesome.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all
Like this
face
game
your
looks like
judgment
super high quality.
for what we should have done.
Very beautiful cinematic.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
It's funny too. I like the way this looks a lot.
To the fucking task.
Oh, that's Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama.
I see how the first
Back
one
in
is.
2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Sheesh. Are you gonna control the people? It's like that damn Netflix show that I watched. Forgot the name of it already. It was from the creator of Train to Busan. It's almost like somebody who enjoyed Yakuza games was like, let's make this wild game. Oh, hell no. You saw that? Switch from one character to the other. The other one had the damn machine gun. Word, an animal too? This year. Oh, what's this? Yo. Oh, Max Payne style. But they look like goddamn
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do.
Yo.
Really? Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
This looks amazing.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now,
He got the bullets on.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the
What are they,
Shadow
potatoes?
Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Oh, that's a boss. Oh, suplex. Oh. Suplex for real right there. Spin the Rooney, let's go. Why is this game so epic? Yo.
They made me who I am.
Look at this shit.
And I will make them pay for it.
Killer Bean. He's a bean. Yep.
Glad you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not.
Get the hell out of here. That was a single developer game.
Previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded.
What?
So fun. It's amazing what
So he was an animator on movies.
their brand new game. Please
And then
welcome
he
from
switched
the game
over
makers,
to
a small
gaming.
independent
From
studio
Matrix to
in
that.
LA,
You can see the Matrix influence though with all the bullet time. Yo, this show is good.
Hello, Jeff.
Like genuinely good.
Very happy to
Anybody
be
who's
here.
talked down this show is hating.
Studio,
This show has mad good games in
each
it.
other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
So no cutscene. This is the game. Oh, this is like super realistic, I think, compared to even the one I just played on Game Pass and beat. I'm telling you, too many damn games, yes. I'm wondering, like, are you controlling the hands, like your arms with the shoulder buttons and your legs? Because the way the legs move, it look like you really reaching around and stuff, like with the analog sticks. Because if that's the case, it's gonna be wild. I like that she screams though. Karen. I like it, and it was beautiful. Another one. Oh, Annapurna. Ivy Road.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty.
I like that it's an
unique
alien
conditions around
planet.
here. None of these tasks are all that hard. They just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving.
You gonna drink that?
Of course, I have to actually serve the tea.
Oh, she's gonna give it to the
customers.
night.
And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting.
Jusan, there you go. Yeah, it looks way more stressful than Jusan.
Is that I
But that's not really a bad thing.
Good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop.
I like the
I
character
can
model.
stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Wander stop. Fire logo right there.
That was Wonder Stop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Now here we go, upside down, Stranger Things style.
Turn your thoughts
Reflector.
inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
Oh yeah, we saw this. I was able to with the girl from
They call themselves the Sahin.
The Witcher, I said, right? Look like the girl from The Witcher. I think that is her. It has to be.
Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons.
Now they
at the
just stole her
mercy
whole
of
lightness.
It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Unknown Awakening.
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Session.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
June
I have
14th.
something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
That last game was giving the vibe of the Square game that came out. That also had an actress, you know, as the face of it. 50% on Street Fighter.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
Dude, it's huge.
On guard. To your greatest.
So what? You transform? Damn.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Enotria?
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
That's purdy. That's purdy. And they said they done, and they're gonna give the release date to this game today. See the bunny? Holy shit, that's right around the corner.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Like, was that all supposedly in game? Like Unreal 5? Because if it was, wow.
What's up, gamers?
Who knows?
Can you believe they
See what
just
that game is
let
like the
us
closer
be
to
on this
release.
stage? Like no chaperones. Like
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2, Among Us 3, 4. Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Ye days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers,
cool as hell.
for helping some games and devs have the
I love
funding
that.
and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry.
We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from Shape Shop, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle
Sick.
Tech Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG.
So far,
Battle
2 for
Suit
2.
Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game
3
about
for
building
3.
and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
4 for 4.
Game director at
I'm going to
Hillscroft.
say 5 for
This is
5 already, because
Earthquake,
this looks awesome
our
too.
epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
Star Fox,
And
basically.
we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty
Fire.
dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite
Looks like it's
with your
turn-based.
loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Dude.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them.
Legitimately, all those games look
All
cool.
of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Yeah.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going
I
to
saw
be
some of
an
the
Among Us
cast
TV
already.
show. Check out this sneak peek.
You think none of the actors recorded their voices yet?
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Woo. I swear it looks the same like the game I had. I know, like, you know, it's gonna have like a Bowser Fury situation going on, which is cool though, you know. Like, if we're gonna remake games, doing that is you know, the best way to go about it, in my opinion. Now maybe the graphics are a bit cleaner.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
October 25th.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December, too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game, Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror.
So this is him, man, old.
Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Hope they show game, because all of this looks cool. Even the environment looks cool. Well, never mind about the environment. They ruined it. Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David.
Thank God. I was about to say, what are we clapping for? Like, let's be genuine. If it's a new IP and you show the CGI or, you know, animation, you're not showing us nothing. Okay.
That are brand new to RTS as well
This
as
looks
RTS
awesome, see?
veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways.
Yeah, Achille definitely lined up a lot of, you know, quality video games. Seems like it wasn't hard to do. It seems like everybody's making some cool shit.
Not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible.
I'm liking the sound of everything he's saying.
Game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game.
No disrespect, but I like it. He's like, only the fun parts. And I don't know how RTS players going to feel about this, but casual. But it's like, hey, listen, if it gets me in or other folks in, like, then it's doing what they, you know, set out to do. Like he said.
David. That was fantastic. All right.
That was a good ass presentation. I liked everything he said about that game.
Exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the finals, with its
More people have to do that. Cut out the fat and just
destruction
focus
wrapped in
on the
roller
actual
coaster
fun
Temple
part.
Game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons,
People
we're
are always
melee,
scared that they
where
feel like, oh, we
contestants
only
will be back in
have
the all-new
the fun
season
part. People might say
starting
it's
next
shallow.
week on June
I'm like, or
13th.
people might just be having fun the
Sharpen
whole
your
time.
katanas and welcome
Because
to
nowadays there's
season
so many
3
games that they
of the
just
finals.
put so much work into it to get to the fun. I think giving people just the fun is the way to go. If it's a hero shoot, I'm gonna just, oh, okay, it's the finals. New rank mode. See, there's just so many games out there that look cooler than Concord. No disrespect to that. So it's like, you know, the muted response to that game, I'm not surprised by it. People are currently playing stuff that they already, you know, having that itch scratch. So it's like you now introduce something and they don't look better than a lot of these games. It's like, oh, all right, whatever.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
You call him Sam Lake. I call him Max Payne.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi.
They killed it, though, during that Alan Wake performance at the Game Awards.
The only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2.
Oh, physical version coming.
Digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion
On a Saturday.
for Alan Wake 2.
Everybody gonna be ready to pre-order.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
You see, he's saying "what if." I'm like, yo, that's just you using your IP to do more with it. You call it whatever you want. I call it goddamn smart. I'm gonna be surprised they're gonna have today.
In less than 24 hours.
Control.
Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting
Martian Manhunter right here.
existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In
It's cool.
Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love.
Oh shit. The character from oh, he's doing.
I'm really happy.
This is gonna get.
Yep, Control Girl.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the
Genius to do this.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Smart.
Through the endless tides of time, they've come to these mythical shores.
Mix of CG and in-game footage. That's good.
Over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
They paid for that instrumental. They didn't use the song though.
That's right. New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail.
I don't feel like we there yet, Jeff. SGF.
And speaking
I feel like you got to keep it going a bit more. Don't you rushing things? Let us do that.
A few hours ago.
Like SGF. Nah, this still feels like Summer's Game Fest. Like that's the name.
Journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Looks pretty too.
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Iron Mace. That looks like it could be the name of the game. Dark and darker. Okay, descend into darkness. And deeper into the darker darkness. Right below the depths of dark. Underneath the unseeable darkness. So you could leave or just keep pushing. It looks like it's multiplayer. 'Cause stuff like this looks like it'll just be better in multiplayer. That like they were healing. Yep, 3 players.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person.
I've been gaming forever.
We thank you for that.
If I can't tell you what that means,
4 lucky fans were upgraded to our
it's
VIP
too much.
section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Gods.
Because what is it? Player versus player. I don't know what the V. I don't know. It don't even matter. Oh, this is the game. It's coming to Game Pass. And this is like a tower defense game. You see you controlling your people. There's a lot of hands and fingers on everything in this game. I'll definitely give it a shot. Okay, I like that character model. You got a paraglider, you're already doing good things. Full campaign co-op? Oh, 3 players? I like the character models. I got dib on the girl though. Wait, what's that big dude? Oh, he's like some kind of animal. Oh, he's just big. Hyper Light Breaker. That's like Hyper Light Drifter. Uh-oh. Party animals. Just talked about this. Nice to see it still doing this thing. New levels. Yep. Probably new games too. Oh, stealth. Superpowers. Roland the Hedgehog. Super speed, yo. What is happening? You got Mario Kart style? Wow.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine
This
people
guy.
here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're
The hell
saying
is
about
this?
what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues, come on, pal.
This is rough to see, especially with the way shit be going down in the industry right now.
That's not about this. That's That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time.
Dude took the whole computer.
Fine. Nobody panic.
What are y'all clapping for? What the fuck was that?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head
Like legit,
to
what was
Sam
that?
Amsterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
It's go to the website to find out. Like, that didn't make me want to go to the website.
How you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
I hear the skating. Finally seeing Skate. It's been a minute since they announced it. Okay, there's a game that's actually like this coming out, where you could build and skate. It's like a MMO skating game almost. I like that they're doing that though. Cool.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Yo, I don't know why the chat wasn't updated. My bad, y'all. I just updated it. What's up, Wolves Den? New pals. Yeah, Lego Horizons multiplat Jack Gates. Yeah, the RTS game with the less clicks. Yeah, I love that. That's what I was saying. Like, them making it more, you know, inviting and seamless to play and cutting out all the fluff is a good thing. You said how long the show been going for? Chat Gates said failed comedy. That was just stupid. Like, I don't understand what that was.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Valorant wasn't on consoles.
Target down.
See what I'm saying? Like, this shit looks nice as hell, and it's not a knock towards Concord. It's just like there's a lot of games like that right now. So if you're gonna make one of these, you gotta really do something to stand out. Damn, I like the way when characters get hit, you know, it connects. Like, honestly, you know what this reminds me of in a way? It looks like Red Steel 2 art style. If they was, yeah, let's make a game in that art style, in that universe. That's an underrated fucking game, Red Steel 2, by the way. But of course it was. It was motion control perfection. I swear, one day I'm gonna take like a year of my life and I'm gonna just play through a bunch of old games. Like, I'm gonna do 12 months, not one new game. Just play all my favorite old games, because I be missing a lot of my old games that I love. Because there's always so much to play. I'm always playing something new now, all the time. Now, let me close this shit, make sure the chat's still moving.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
On console?
Thanks,
You look
guys.
like...
Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community.
Oh yeah, that was one of the most expensive trailers there, yeah. No, like,
For the last 4 years, we have been on the
I'm like,
most
oh yeah, you know, we got to play test the game to make it great on console.
most recently to China.
Beta, PS5 exclusive. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nah, they'll probably do an Xbox one later. You know, Sony loves to pay for the exclusivity stuff.
The biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
And they got another trailer, so yeah, they went with the most expensive route. So yeah, Valorant clearly making money, because these trailers ain't cheap. I'm definitely gonna give it a shot though when it comes to console. Cause that's what I mostly play it on. I don't know if I decide, oh yeah, let me download this and try it on PC. Does everything I have like carry over to the console version? Oh hell yeah, they competitively, like, you know, they're already established competitively with competitive gaming. So yeah, they doing the esports thing now. Like, I get the appeal of wanting to get this kind of money, but it's like Overwatch this, whatever. Like, yo, you're gonna have a hard time. But God bless, you know, the Sony one. Like,
to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks.
hopefully it does something on PC, you know, because look what Helldivers did this thing on PC. So
our next announcement
you
is a
never
big
know.
deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with summer.
I don't wish
Dash
nobody,
Pass.
you know, failure with
Sign
their
up for
game
Dash Pass
releases.
now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But
I like how it looks like a game.
Character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never seen the first one. I should.
To be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished.
I ain't even see Toy Story 4 because I felt like 3 was the perfect ending, so I didn't even bother to watch 4. But I watched Lightyear, and I enjoyed Lightyear. A lot of people hated on it.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on!
They could have made that a real game.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken.
Dude, I see ads for this game everywhere. Not only on TV,
that Chicken and Chicken's
but
buddies are
also just through social media everywhere. Like, I'm like, I know it's popular, and it looks nice too.
And Chicken has a big role.
And that's how I know they're making money, because the commercial had Christina Ricci in there. It had Thor in there. Moana actress in there. Who I still want to be Daisy, by the way, in the next Mario movie. Yeah, there she go right there.
Look at your phone. I'm the Chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
And your sword play, tell me about your sword play.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Like, that's a lot of popular actors.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay?
Nobody there's some slouch, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all pretty damn hot right now, you know what I'm saying? So they definitely spent a pretty penny on this ad.
More where that came from. Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
I heard Chris Hemsworth supposedly is gonna star in G.I. Joe versus Transformers, and if that is the case, which I like that last movie, that last Transformers movie that teased the G.I. Joe. What? I'm gonna be excited. Like what? Because Chris Hemsworth, I know most people know him as Thor, but you watch Extraction, it's a whole different beast. I'm like, give me some of that with some Transformers and G.I. Joe action.
Jinx. No, you Jinx. You're supposed to be a
We got Dolph Lundgren in here too.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
Yeah, I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
It came from inside me. Yeah, Hemsworth is genuinely a good actor. And I'm happy that Thor, you know, because he could have been typecast as a big diesel dude who just beats people up in every movie. You know what I'm saying? But Thor actually, you know, showed that he had comedic chops and stuff like that.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF
Which is
stage
cool.
Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimura.
Are they going to show gameplay? Yo, Monster Hunter looks so crazy. That part, because I was watching the trailer to Monster Hunter actually yesterday. That part where the character like took the sword and stopped the bite of the enemy, I was like, all right, that's it. That shit is incredible. I think that's that moment right there. That picture.
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション
And I think this show is way better than the Game Awards.
シリーズ XS、そして PC で
Way better.
発売となります。
Because the Game Awards had that distastefulness of rushing the developers. That shit was annoying while watching it.
As you'll see,
And that's what I mostly remember of that Game Awards. But this has been seamless, fun, enjoyable,
playing with their friends
you know,
across
show.
different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われる
And the next Nintendo console, but
オープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
they promoted a lot of Gamescom. Oh yeah, and these character models are incredible. Yo, remember they made a Monster Hunter movie? Yeah, me neither.
Over there!
Because this is the Monster Hunter movie. Look at these monsters.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off. Follow me. Yeah. Here it comes.
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove.
I definitely want to play this. Because I only play World a little bit. Because Monster Hunter, it's better to play with a squad, and I was just playing with randos. You underground? Yep.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
I feel like this game captured the beauty that I like from the stories games. Even though it's not cartoony looking, it's so colorful.
Don't worry.
And when the sun was beaming in that one shot with the sand and everything, like it just looked real stories like to me. I like that.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I can hear a lot of people right now saying, why am I not surprised? This was a great show. If you ask me, this was a good show. This show made it feel like the industry could use this as their E3 and show you know their stuff off. And it'll be good if they keep it the same way it was this year. I really liked that. I thought the pacing was perfect. They said 2 hours. We still got a few minutes left. Every game they showed, like almost every single game they showed, had something that, you know, made it appealing in a way. Even the worst visual graphic game, which was the one, the darker, it was like it's free to play, And some shit like that could end up being mad fun because it looked like it had a lot of variety of enemies the deeper you went into the depth. So not even knocking that game. Like, everything they showed legitimately looked awesome. I think there was something here for everybody too. More than one thing, you know what I mean? Like multiple things for everybody. Like you could have found a lot of games here, even if, you know, everything ain't your cup of tea. This shit looks insane though, the visuals and the action. 2024 World Tour demo. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what does that mean? Does that mean not on consoles? And nope, that means around the world. That's cool.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.
Damn, there's a lot of shows going still today.
This weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs.
I'll definitely be reacting to Opening Night Live. Let's see what they got a bit of, you know, on Opening Night. Not Opening Night Live, on what is Day of the Devs, right? I enjoyed that for real. Thanks to everybody who came through and tuned in. Now let's see what they're going to show right here. I'm going to stay and hang out a bit too. I like the graphic style to this. It just feels fun. And you see what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yeah, like let's watch some of this, because the simple fact that that last show was perfect. It was 2 hours of straight, just back to back good stuff. I like this shit a lot right here. The vibes, the music, everything. This is cool. Yeah, whoever produced this did a good job. Just vibe. That's what it feels like. Let's just vibe. Let's just chill. Let's watch some indie games. Simpler times. That look cool though. Taking photos and shit.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs, Summer Games Fest edition. Oh, that's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce.
I'll try to keep my eyes up. Oh man, Ipster fell asleep maybe? Probably.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
Probably went to play a game.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
Why that looks so cool, yo? They look like actual cartoons. Hey, this is
BVN
like
uses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep.
That's what I'm saying.
turn-based
Like almost like these
tactics,
color
test
matching
players,
games, like
fast-paced
Bejeweled and
online
stuff,
modes.
but with a super amazing character models.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Oh. It's the next day, damn.
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games.
Sadly, a lot of
Reimagined
these
Clash
shows
of Heroes.
happen.
BVN
You know,
reimagines Clash of Heroes puzzle combat design
North
to center
American
an element
time
that we
zone,
at Cappy
so
felt was one of its most
people around the world
interesting
gotta
facets,
suffer.
multiplayer.
Or just watch it, you know, on a
Over
delay.
several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your
Like,
units.
wake up Saturday
Vertical
morning,
matches
bowl
create
of cereal,
attackers.
watch this
Horizontal
right here.
matches create defenders.
The rapid fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters.
I'm
Each with
glad
its
that
own
they
layout
streamed all
and
these things in
coloration.
4K, by the way. Like
When
tomorrow's
Action Ragtag
Xbox,
team,
not
that
tomorrow.
win shapes the
Oh, well,
stats,
yeah, tomorrow
outcome,
for,
and narrative
you know,
events of the
DGT
season
and
for
stuff.
everyone.
Anybody overseas
Gameplay
watching,
is simple
shout
enough
out
to
to
jump
y'all,
into,
though, for
but as you rise
still
in the
watching the
ranks,
show.
you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities.
Like,
You'll discover endless
that
new
show is
tactics
actually
and
going to be
strategies.
also in 4K 60
Charismatic
frames.
captains front each
And
team.
it's not going to be a video, it's going
Captains
to be
run the
actually
playfield
live
with
stream.
big personalities and
which is
outsized power
interesting.
in the form of time-changing special abilities.
You know, people are super excited for that show. This is super cool looking. Like, people are super
When
excited for
building
that
the
show.
wild world of BVN, we
I
weren't
like his
just
setup right here,
influenced
too.
by our own game, Clash of Heroes. We were also inspired
Why
by
does
the
the laptop look mad big? I don't get it.
spectacle of Europe.
Like some visual.
Cappy's art
that-
team
that-
has outdone
I think
themselves
that's a
with a
table behind
fantastic
them.
roster of
Weird.
hand-drawn and
But anyway,
hand-animated characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Yeah, see, they could zoom into the characters
Television
because the
Network
characters
is a
look so
live,
good.
season-based game with new twists, new characters,
Oh, it's a season-based
fresh rankings,
game.
and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited
Characters
to
and
feature
stuff
a
every
phenomenal
season.
soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
Oh yeah, the Gamescom show. What time was that? Wasn't that like in the AM? I don't remember. 'Cause I reacted to that, right?
You'll be able to
Last
play BVN
year's.
on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Day of the Devs' chance to introduce Battlevision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Battlevision Network.
Oh, it's gonna be on Netflix.
Our next title comes to us
I'm gonna
from
try that.
Game Bakers, a small
That looks like
studio
it's gonna be
in
cool to
Montpellier,
try on the
France,
actual
who claim to
phone.
make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Can.
You said this is our treehouse. Oh, they showing the climbing game again, but it's different this time. I like the shaking leg. You saw that? Like you knew you were gonna fall.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us
The
for
Game
Fury or Haven.
Bakers.
Fury
So
was our
that's a
slash
good
and
name.
Haven an RPG, but
That's
both
a
were
good
games
name.
about freedom.
That's a good name.
Live free,
Game
free
Bakers.
to
They
love
be
who you
cooking
want.
over there.
Today I'm presenting our next
So that guy, he
game,
just
Cairn,
walked out the kitchen.
the final part of our
See the
freedom
leg
trilogy.
shaking?
In Cairn, you play an alpinist
And her
who's
leg
climbing
ain't
a
shaking
deadly
there.
mountain.
You know, so that's
You
definitely
put
a
your life
feature.
at risk to reach a
Yeah,
summit
yeah.
that nobody reached before. You are obsessed by this ascent, and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains. Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina.
But where's her stamina?
If you are careless, you fall. Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself to go.
I get it, and I
beyond.
like that. But I hope that they have checkpoints just for,
climb feels like
you
a
know,
mountain,
folks who get super
almost
frustrated.
like a
It's gonna
boss
be
fight.
like, yo, she put the powder.
Although
You
you
saw
can
that?
climb free solo, alpinism has a natural checkpoint device.
Damn, there's even a mini game to strap in.
But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually,
Because I love
Reaching the
Jusan.
top of the
I ran
world
through
is
that game super
extremely
quick.
satisfying. It's freeing. Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay tuned.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game in absolute
I am
secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for... wait for it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that Breath of the Wild and it having everything climbable. Now we got a bunch of climbing games that are genuinely fun. Yeah. Definitely an inspiring game.
Pedal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
I'll be right
in Sapphire
back.
Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source: flowers.
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as pedal runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied minigames. Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah Pet begins to farm. You'll play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. This from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hannah Pets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable. The Pedal Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hannah Pets sensation.
So, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Pedal Runner.
Developed in Shanghai by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is Karma: The Dark World.
嗨，各位好，我是 Karma: The Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月朗工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月朗团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma: The Dark World》。这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏。玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。 玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在法兰托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。另一个是用记忆
Company above all else. Yeah, some of these games, these segments today have been
在这个游戏中，作为探
telling us
员，
something.
你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
What have I done?
这就是《卡马的 Dark World》，一个你没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Fuck! My prosthetic!
They went crazy with the graphics of this. This is
real. This can't be real.
Scary shit. I think the voices not being there would have made it more scary.
I will echo.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2. It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games. You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
But like, did they make all 50, or is it different developers and they just made a compilation where you just gotta get them and play them? I'm not mad at this. This is something like Nintendo would have done, that they have done. I'm glad that it's feeling like, you know, companies are realizing that they can use the IP for more than the thing it establishes itself as. If your IP is really good, people are going to want to see it as anything else.
But every single game is a complete experience from its opening title screen to its ending credits. There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
That's fire.
And as you explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels.
I like that.
Or recurring characters. We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing. But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience.
I like that.
Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era.
Because I don't want to just play shit that feels old. Like,
fresh experience.
I really have no interest in that. I want to play things, if it looks old, yeah, but it has new sensibilities, the mechanics feel new, modern.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way.
Basically, I want everything to be,
not going to be everyone's favorite.
You know, Metroid Dread and Mario Wonder. If you're gonna do something that, oh yeah, we're making a 2D thing,
so
like
much
yeah,
variety, you're sure
it
to
could feel
find
great
something to get
and
lost
still be what the
in
old thing was.
For fast-paced action games.
And I mean, even if you take a retro look to it,
strategy games.
like I still want, you know, like ledge grabbing and
we
stuff
all
like that. I don't want to play now where you
going
just
to a
jump in.
friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of
Look
UFO
at this.
50 games have multiplayer, either co-op.
Oh, that's awesome.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. but today we're very excited to finally announce a release date. That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
Oh, Ipster came back with the, from when I said that earlier, yeah. They've always done that, and like, as you know, a gamer who's been gaming when Nintendo was only the only ones in town, really, unless you know, you had a PC
should be a pretty
by some
familiar
miracle.
face, so it should be no
I ain't really know,
surprise what
you know,
they've
too many
cooked up.
people with PCs.
But nevertheless, it's still a world
But
premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
yeah, they've always done that, you know. Say, oh, you're coming to everything. And then there'd be no Nintendo. They're like, why Nintendo doesn't count as part of everything? That's weird. Where is everyone? See the forest over there? Mushroom. I think that'll change when Nintendo's next console being out. Maybe. I don't know. They've been so comfortable doing that already for, you know, 2 decades. Over 2 decades, really. So it's like, nah, 2 decades to be exact. Like about 2 decades, yeah. Netflix got some stuff.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spry Fox.
Spry Fox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise.
If your game don't got a fox in it, you
We hope you
failed.
enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spry Fox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place.
14
this is the first
years
game we're
ago.
launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes
You said,
place
but why
on
do they
haunted
do it,
island
though?
where you'll assist an unusual assortment
'Cause
of
they can?
troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears.
Because the PlayStation guys don't care to call them on it. The Xbox guys don't care to call them on it. The PC guys don't care to call them on it. So if the only one's saying something about it is Nintendo guys, they're like, yeah, we're good. But if everybody was there, yeah, stop saying all consoles and excluding Nintendo. Because when you say all console, I'm thinking, oh yeah, cool, I'm be able to take it with me on the go with my Switch. And then I look and it's not including Switch. So why'd you just say all console? See, if we held people accountable for the things that they actually say, I think it would actually change things. But people
Are you
don't.
a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our
Because
next
gamers
title.
are selfish
No,
in
I'm
a
more
lot
into
of
cats.
ways. Like,
This game is just so cute. I can't
it's
help
like, yeah,
but hate it.
if it's coming to the thing that I
Enjoy
like,
this
screw
teaser
what's
from
happening
Studio
over
Tolima
there.
and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
Koira.
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities.
Okay.
With these, you can solve puzzles,
but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey.
I feel like it has a lot of variety, though.
A game that is as immersive and intuitive
At
as
first, when it
possible.
started, look at the swimming and shit. Like,
It's a game
the first
without
one started, I
any
was
text
like,
nor dialogue.
what is this exactly?
The
But
whole
then as it
story
kept
is brought
going,
to
I'm
life
like,
through expressive hand-drawn
okay.
art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack.
You could just play fetch, the throw in the damn.
Let yourself be carried away by
tell
the
them to go
magical
get the
and
key.
serene atmosphere of the forest.
Like, that was
Contemplate
cool.
and play at your own pace.
Each
We
of them
can't
having
wait
different
to share
voices
more
to
with
do
you.
different things.
So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
Ooh, title screen.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet, if it's got a beautiful
That
art
was
style
nice. Like,
or a
genuinely,
captivating
I'm
narrative
like,
to pull you through.
I hope Microsoft watching this
Game
and ready
has
to
all
throw
of
some
that.
Game Pass
This is
deals
The
at some of
Ranger
these
from
developers
Indie
too.
Supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos, David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Brave, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Ranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
In a Ranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman.
Damn,
looking
yo.
to venture out beyond the overly
Yo,
cozy
indie games
confines
art
of
styles
her
right now
hometown.
are so wild.
Always been a bit of a misfit, which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world. As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge
Yeah,
of
how
the
they came
gameplay
up with
grid,
this?
she loops around to the other side. We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways
Hook shot.
throughout the adventure. Never hesitating on any one idea for too long. Keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time.
I like everything he just said. They're not redoing the same thing over and
The
over. You
entire
always doing
game
something
world
different.
exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries.
Oh, you said Lego Horizon on Switch?
And dungeons.
The narrative would be,
puzzle
you
your
know,
way
it
past.
makes sense because Switch is a different thing. And, you know, it makes sense. Like, nah.
Or
I
through.
think they like the writings on the wall with Marathon,
Told
with that
through
on
expressive
Switch. Like,
comic-style cutscenes.
expect a lot of PlayStation games to be
We follow
multiplayer.
Gemma on her
And
journey
that's
of
fine.
self-discovery.
And I think stuff like God of War and, you
Heading
know, the
out beyond
mainline
the walls
ones,
of
it'll
her
still
town,
be the,
she
you
soon
know,
discovers a beautiful,
slight weights.
inspiring
But
world.
knowing them, they'll probably just be like, you know what,
But
screw the
also
weight.
one
Let's just
ruled by
drop
fear
everything
and a
day and day
strange,
PC and
immovable force
PlayStation just
called the
to
static.
make extra money instantly and not have, you know, the PC market
Could she
wait when
disrupt
we have
the
a
culture
market
of
right there.
stagnation?
Do they
Find
after
a
the whole
place to fit
PSN
into
situation?
it?
I don't know, but I
Find
hope
out
so.
in a new
I mean,
type of
if I'm not
role
mistaken, Ghost
puzzle
of
game
Tsushima's been
when
doing
a
well,
Ranger
so
launches on July 25th.
I think
There's never been a
Oh, it's
bigger
coming to
red
Switch, that
herring
game.
than the developer name Cozy Game Pals because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Amy? Are you okay? Do you see anyone?
Nah, it's totally empty. I hope the board looks as creepy as I imagine. Let's go. With hands
We got the
entwined and
PlayStation
hearts
1
aligned,
graphics.
we seek the realm of the undefined.
This game just ugly.
What was that? Don't worry, Viv. If any
But they
ghosts
using it here
actually show
and made it pretty still, you know what I mean? Because
I'll
obviously
protect you.
it's modern visuals, like the lighting and shit, everything was mad nice. I'm just saying it still has that PlayStation 1 ugly, but in a nice way. I mean that in a nice way.
Where did you go?
And it makes the game look scary too, you know? That's why Resident Evil 1 was so goddamn scary.
Just go home, Viv.
I'll save you, no matter what.
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular.
Oh, you said you watched a documentary about the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation Nintendo?
A few months ago, this next
Nintendo
game
PlayStation.
appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was the whole
It
thing.
missed
I always heard it like it was a
at first,
Sony
but then
thing,
you
and Nintendo
realize
was like,
just
"Nah,
how
we not with it,"
profound its mechanics
and they didn't want to
layering
get into a
are.
CDI like
Crescent Moon
situation with their
games
IP and
and
stuff.
those dang
So that's why
games.
they got out.
This
I
is
never heard
Screenbound.
it was like, oh, Nintendo was the
Hey guys,
bad
it's
one
Josh
or the
Precisely,
aggressor
I'm
in
the
that
game director of
situation and why it
Screenbound.
all fell
Today we'll
through.
be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer.
It was Sony
We'll
trying
be
to,
talking
you
about the
know,
game's
scheme.
mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on
Game
Screenbound for a couple of months now.
Boy.
Do you want to talk about the idea of how
Wait,
Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and
Wait,
I
so
don't know
you
why
walk
it
in and you
came
walk
to
in
mind
2D.
exactly, but just seeing the image of
jumped
someone
and then you
holding
jumped
a
in, but I
device
don't
in their hand
understand
with an environment in the
how you
background
controlling
and
both.
something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked.
And they're both linked.
It started with a little prototype of just a character holding the device, having an endless running motion jumping at the same time as seeing
How do you,
it in
like,
2D
how they came
and
up with
3D.
this?
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same, and for some reason it just miraculously worked.
You saying
So
it
the
works,
device
but I'm
itself
really
that
like,
you use in
I'm
Screenbound
flabbergasted
is
right
a
now. Like,
quantum
how
world.
does this work?
How that works in the context of the game is that the 2D world
Screenbound.
that's presented on the screen is
Yeah, I gotta
actually
play this.
projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is
This
also
feels like
how it
something that
works
you need to
in the
play to
level editor,
experience,
because the
like-
level editor is 2D, and once you
Like,
finish
it could
your
be a
level,
whole
or
new
you finish
genre.
working on it, it actually builds the
Fuck,
entire
Mario
3D
Mario went into a warp
geometry
pipe and then
out
you played 2D in the
and
3D
creates a
game, but you
3D
played a
world.
2D game. This is you playing the 2D game and the 3D game at the exact same time. That's like if Samus was controlling a screen on her arm, like, you know, goddamn holographic screen comes out, and you playing 2D Metroid, but you're controlling Metroid Prime.
First of all, the enemies are in
Like,
2D.
that shit is weird.
So if you're
How does
walking
that work?
along
But these
in
guys
3D
did
and
it.
you're not looking at the screen, you're gonna die probably within 5 to 10
There's
seconds.
no enemy up
You're gonna get
here.
hit by an enemy.
I'm saying up here.
You're gonna see
You know what I mean?
some
Like, there's no
distortion
enemy
effect
in
on the
the
screen, and
real
that's where,
world.
like, the two
You know,
dimensions
the
meet,
3D world.
and you're gonna get
But
pushed
there
back,
was
and
one
you're
in the
gonna lose
2D
some
world.
health from your
Oh,
battery
you got a
charge.
Game Boy
But
Advance.
immediately you're gonna realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's going to be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see.
If I was
in 2D,
Jeff, I
or
would have
you
put
only
this
see in
on the
3D,
on
like
the other show.
fan.
But I know,
Yeah,
you know,
you
he's
kinda
getting
solve
paid
puzzle
for
elements
each
more
game.
so on the 3D side, but then you
Shown me.
survive threats by focusing on the 2D side.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll talk
Yo,
soon.
you a genius.
Our next game takes what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work.
Oh, hell no.
You have nothing to worry about. What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in
That was
the
scary
best
as hell.
traditions
There's
of
something
the
in the works you
theory
ain't
and
ready to
horror
know about
genres.
yet.
We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection.
Oh, now I remember what game this is. Yeah, with the transforming animals. And they look good too, this game. Weird. But scary. Nah.
The giraffe head acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you. The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design in their mutation.
There also will be many endings in the
Well,
game.
Horizon, it's
Each
not
of
coming
the
out on
endings
Xbox. It's
depend
only
on
for
the
Switch,
choices
right?
made by the player during
Unless
the
I
game.
missed it. I
Planning
saw it
out
on
all the
Switch and
endings was
PC,
quite
but
challenging. We dedicated a substantial
that
amount
game,
of time
I could see
structuring
easily
the
some of them
tasks and
on Switch.
dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Not only because the user base is
Every
bigger, I can see
zookeeper
that
is
kind of
entitled to
game.
a service car. This one's
Doing
mine.
well with the
If
Switch
you perform
audience.
well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zoocosis releasing this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
And that's the game. Except not quite. Because see, in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting. While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move.
Jeez, they really made a game about waiting.
Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through the various scenarios.
Nope, it's only on Switch and PC and PlayStation.
Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good
Yeah,
old-fashioned
Microsoft, you know, they be playing nice with Sony.
Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it.
They getting Call of Duty.
For people who really want to do something
They got Hi-Fi
to
Run.
kill the time. We
They
also
got
have prepared
Sea
a
of
list
Thieves.
of numerous challenges
They get
to help
Minecraft.
you waste it.
I'm like, Microsoft
If they're
plays
too
nice.
hard, or maybe not
Why would I
working
give
out
y'all
as
the
a
next
team,
Doom
that's
game
okay.
if y'all ain't giving us
We also have a
Horizon
very,
later?
very helpful feature
Fair
button,
is fair.
specially designed for you. Just press it. Explore over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to waste nothing else. Add to waitlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the selection process, this next game really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes.
All the
With this
vibes.
game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the
I didn't even notice that
concepts we
character on the
wanted
side
to
right there. I'm
really
like, that character was
emphasize
blending in with the
was
background.
Identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in
You
the
got the Professor X
paranormal
chick.
concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future. That's kind of horrific in itself. In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that
How y'all feeling
is
about that
what,
Sunday show,
creates
though?
a rift in
Let
their
me
ability
know.
to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part
What
of
y'all hoping to
myself. And, not
see?
being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it. And for me, it's way worth it.
I bet.
It's time to get cozy, and this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses, just not quite in the way you'd expect. By Tanant Games, this is Building Relationships.
สวัสดีครับ ชื่อธนัท บุษยางกูลครับ จากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house on a date, and it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
He said it would be the stupidest game we see today.
As a new arrival on the island, you'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house. Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you
Maybe
to
not the
others.
stupidest, the ugliest.
Or Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely. You'll also find these Chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date, they're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island, though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid. Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
Oh, wall climbing right there.
Unexpected adventure awaits in Building Relationships, which is now on Steam.
Man, what am I doing in my life?
Last summer, Day of the Devs featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something
It wasn't the best looking. You never know.
It
Somebody
became an
probably want to play
absolute
that.
hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for a little to the left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat
I
that
think
there
we've seen
are
this
different
before
ways
on
to
one of the
arrange
previous streams.
In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover. And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC. A little to the left, Seeing Stars.
Yeah, definitely.
Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy
I gotta
to
try this.
There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats. A little to the left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
Oh, Game Pass.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop.
Later, hipster.
In Hello Again, you play as a diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package.
What do you mean,
to a
Darcy?
remote
What are you
island.
talking about?
One shipwreck later.
Oh, you saying
you
about
awaken
the
stranded
game's
on the island,
availability?
trapped
Yeah, me
inside an
neither.
unexplained
I don't care.
12-hour time loop. The 3 core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving.
People be too hung up on that.
This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago. Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use
Oh, you meant Sunday
ever-expanding
show, like,
knowledge to
yeah.
help and/or
Oh, it's
manipulate
like
them to convert your goals.
I ain't gonna lie. I wish for 3 games like to be guarantees, and that's Perfect Dark.
What happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics
Everwild.
of Outer Wilds with the vibes of
And
Animal Crossing and the small town feel of
actual
Groundhog Day?
gameplay,
The
not
answer
like a
is
trailer,
Hello Again,
CGI
coming
showing us a bit of
2025.
where the story going.
So our next
I
title,
mean,
Tom
game,
the Post
seeing the
Girl,
game
is a narrative
gives.
adventure game by Zurich-based studio
Like I really
Oopsie
want to see
Daisies.
those.
And aptly named as Tom, our main
Oh,
character,
yeah, I always
has
see you on
plenty
Xbox
of
trying
oopsie
different
daisies
things.
of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you
I was just playing that the human game.
Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur,
That
this
just went
is
up
the
on
game for
Game
you.
Pass.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies.
But now you got Callisto Protocol coming to Game Pass. It's always
Our
something.
debut title, Tom the
It's
Post Girl.
too much. It's the best problem to have. Gaming before Game Pass, yo. Shit was whack. It was good. Don't get it twisted. Like we were still playing good games, but having so many games to play now and so much quality, variety, and it being, you know, such a cheap price, you know, to get to all these games. It's just like it's the best time to me.
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers. And discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach, although controversial, is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide
is
variety of scenes, each
weird.
more disturbing and chaotic than the last one.
Yeah, disturbing is the word.
But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
Chainsaw.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I am the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP. This game
Watching
is
these
about
things
a
just make me
musician
feel
in
like, yo,
Jakarta who hears
I gotta
the
make a
voice
game one
of his
day.
girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the
Cause
theme
seeing
of
like
love,
what
dealing with
everybody's
loss and
doing, all the
grief,
different
and finding your true self.
ideas, it's like, yo,
Jakarta.
you could
This
try
game was the
anything.
golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy.
Then that's
Fahmi love Jakarta.
Hey,
very
listen,
much.
they got
I'm
his
always the
this thing in front of
side of our friendship duo.
our eyes
He
now.
was
We
always the
seeing
one
it,
who took me to
and they
all
gonna
the
finish
wonderful
it. They
places in
gonna
Jakarta I used to never know about.
put it out to the world.
And most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or
And he passed away. They said March
where he would
2022.
get his coffee, or like
Yeah.
where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for Afterlove EP, including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game. We are also really happy to be working with our main artist, Soyatu.
Okay.
Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
Love EP, that's coming to everything.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please
Every
with their
console.
upcoming game Phoenix Springs.
Can't even
In
say
this
everything
neo-noir
because
adventure,
it's not
you'll
on
search for
mobile
your
and
lost
it's not really
brother
on everything.
while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oiser, co-founder
Let's
of
see the
Caligram
striking
Studios,
color palette. Well, the
and
color
it's my
palette in
pleasure to
his
introduce
place
you
is
to our
already
mystery
striking.
adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally
Oh,
find
damn.
home, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So
Oh,
of
wow.
course it's where I end up.
Shit.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter who searched for a
Yo,
brother.
good luck to the people who got to nominate best art style games and stuff like
that.
that.
Named Phoenix Springs.
Good luck.
It is a beautiful place to explore.
Because the only thing I've seen from all these shows is there's some fire looking games in this world. Like, where if you want to talk about like artistic merits, this is up there.
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game.
I hope
It
we see
feels
Replaced
like one
on
of the classic
Sunday
of
too.
the 90s that we
We
know
haven't
and
seen that
love.
game
But
in
the key
a
difference is that you don't
long
hold
time.
objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
I'm even excited for the
Game has
Black
been in
Ops show.
development for 7 years now.
Because I
with a
play
small
Call of
team
Duty,
3,
like, but
and one of the biggest challenges was trying to
I'm never
crack
like,
the
you know,
art
super
style.
excited for the
It's a
reveals
combination of
anymore
3D
like that.
and
I'm
traditional
just like,
2D hand-drawn
I'm
animation
just
and
play, you
illustration.
know, whether it's Warzone or the multiplayer. And like I was playing Call of Duty today and yesterday, but and a ton
Well,
of
last
Forza.
year we've
I had
been
to do
incredibly lucky to
like
be
Forza
able
right
to
now. The
take the
intro
game
that they
on the
got
road.
in that game, the
Places
whole
like
the
South by
whole
Southwest
wave,
Sydney, the
this
London Games
new
Festival,
season that
or
they have is
NDX
super
in
cool.
Lisbon, where
And the
won the
main
award
car
for
of it,
Best Art Direction.
it's 80
But
points.
really what
Now,
we
yeah, I
saw
did
the
that
value of these events
between
like
the
the
last
other
2
devs,
days.
It's not just being able to
Got that
put the games
going.
in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to the other devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Road 96, Lost in Harmony,
This game
1111,
has style.
Memories Retold. Developer DigixArt out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
A lot of water. With
Hi
me, rich
everyone,
guy.
we are Alicia and Ayub from DigixArt.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the
They
past
resemble
3
Billy
years
Zane,
since
yo.
Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Ties of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die,
It's
right?
gonna be a roguelike.
You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first. Bastard! You won't get away with it.
Oh.
Your friend escaped with my Ozen, and now you'll pay for it.
What they meant though, is that supposed to be online, so what your friends doing affects your world and what you do? So the characters like, oh, they came and they did this, so now you saw like that character got kidnapped because one of your friends played through this section and did some dumb shit, which made you basically, you know, hot. And once you walked in, they caught you, but then he left the knife there for you, like a way out, like.
Free admission for attendees.
That's what it
free to
is.
watch our streams, and
That's
free
awesome.
for developers to
And
participate.
genius.
It's
And
common
one
for
of the coolest
developers to
things we
pay
saw
many
today.
thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever, but we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
If you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
And especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
And have budgets that you can tap into.
Then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
without
If you're, I mean, if you're a developer, why wouldn't
without
you?
your help, none of this can continue.
I think that's
And
a
remember,
beautiful way
we're
to give
official
back to this
501c3
industry is to have
nonprofit
this platform
organization.
So
that
all
shows us
contributions
games.
are tax
And I'm glad that they
deductible.
called out
Find out
the
more
actual,
and
you
make a
know,
donation. Head on over to
people with the money in the
or
industry.
email sponsorships at dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Europa was there.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors. We could not do this without you. And here's a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far. You could be on this list too, if you email us today. Founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. And our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna Interactive.
Come on, I feel like Nintendo and Xbox should throw something at them. Come on.
Idea Xbox, Maximum.
Oh, all right, Idea Xbox is right there. My bad, I ain't see that. I was about to say that's mad weird because I was going to say that too. Like they do Idea Xbox, mad show. So you got PlayStation, Xbox, yeah. Nintendo should definitely throw something at them.
Summer Game Fest, UFO 50,
100%.
Exola, Blumhouse.
Because a lot of these games come to
Thank you so
Nintendo
much
consoles.
for your continued support.
You know what I'm
Special
saying? Like,
thanks to our guy
I
Dose
think they
One
definitely
for
should.
providing
And I know that Nintendo does their own
interludes,
spotlight on
musical
indie developers
poetry,
multiple times a
again,
year.
for
I'm
Day
not
of the
taking
Devs.
nothing away from
We
them.
could not
I just feel
make
like
this
they
show as
they should still be a part
bombastic
of
and
that.
vibey
You know,
without your
their
stuff,
name
man.
should be in that
You're a
in that hat right
Check
there.
out his stuff, Dose One.
You know,
If you love this
and I'm saying that as a dude who loves
program
Nintendo and wants to see
and you
them,
wanna support us, sign up for our
you
email
know,
blast
support
at
this industry and cool shit
We
like
do
this
lots
show.
of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who helped make Day of the Devs possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
Later, can't see what you do next. Because your last game was fire. He got the Atari game right there. You know how many people never held the Atari cartridge? That just hit me right now. I would say most people play video games right now never held the Atari cartridge. I'm glad I still got it. And I can, you know, look back at that shit. Cocoon. I beat that game too. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not gonna stick around for the Devolver Direct. I'll probably, you know, watch it probably in the morning tomorrow. But right now, I'm starving. I'm gonna go probably eat and watch the Marlin stand-up special actually on Amazon. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna watch right now. Why not? And then after that, I'm gonna actually watch Acolyte because I haven't seen it. I didn't even know it came out yesterday. So I was like, oh, let me check that out. I actually saw something in my inbox today and I was like, oh, that shit came out. Let me see. I forgot. So yeah, I'll definitely check that out. But yeah, man. This Xbox show, come through. Let's watch, let's enjoy, let's have fun with it. Don't let nobody take your hype away with rumors of Halo to PlayStation and all these games are gonna be on PlayStation. Who cares if more people get to play games, bro? Who cares? Watch the show. It's an Xbox show. Everything you play there, you see there, you're probably gonna be able to play right there on your Xbox through Game Pass, and nobody gonna give you that value. You know what I'm saying? Other than, well, PC if you got one of those. You know, so get ready, get hype. You know, and yeah, I see y'all on. Well, I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably stream something, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. I mean, I keep saying tomorrow. Sunday for the Xbox showcase, Call of Duty Direct. It's going to be crazy. Thanks for everybody who came through. And yeah, I'll see y'all then. Peace.